Well, Chad, homelessness is really unpredictable anyway. So you never know when. You don't never expect to be homeless. You don't never expect to wind up on the street. Your appearance is always one of the greatest image of being your assets as far as getting employment. And when you are on the streets, as you might say, homeless, you don't have anywhere to store your clothing, your belongings. A lot of people are impacted by earthquakes or floods of that nature, and that can put a person in a devastating situation where they become homeless. So homelessness can come out about abuse, being abusive homes, in dysfunctional families, being mentally ill. They could either be on drugs and utilize all their funds and everything on their social habits and everything of that nature, or they become alcoholics and they become, deplete their funds that way, where they can't afford to maintain the shelters.
The first things I would coach someone in that sense of running their own business would be to look at the big picture.
Understand people and
someone that's teachable.
For people skills.
It's the way they present themselves.
That was just the value that teamwork has, because we had a situation in one of my first classes here where we all tried to act as individuals, and then when we joined as a team, we had to create a business, and we all joined as a team, got the same goal going. It ended up being a very successful process.
My major is psychology, focus on youth and family counseling and Bible. And I think that would contribute a lot to anything that I would do running any sort of business. What I've learned is I've learned that it takes patience and it's not always what you expect. So some skills that I've learned is really a lot of virtues. Honestly, it comes down to me a lot of times to the fruits of the Spirit, and it kind of sounds cliche, but there's a lot of good things in there. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. All those things contribute to helping people and working with people.
Mechanical engineering, we're all about problem solving. That comes up in every area. We can solve problems, and the littlest problems are the biggest problems. We've learned how to approach each one in a specific way so that we can come up with a solution quickly on the spot with what we have. So I'd say problem solving is a huge part of that, as well as organization and just understanding how things work. Our minds are enabled in our curriculum to really organize our thoughts well and organize our problem well and really break stuff down and spread it all out and see how it all works together. And that can be applied to a business situation where you have a lot of components working together as a single machine, and us being able to just take the deeper look into that and just seeing how everything corresponds really benefits that type of position of leadership.